Hey guys, what's up? It's the Lewis John, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a monkey's fist. And for those of you who do not know what a monkey's fist is, they look somewhat like this. It's just a big ball made of rope. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make these. You know your state laws, some of these are illegal in some states. I think one of them is definitely California, it's illegal. But let's go ahead and get started. So you're going to take about 4 feet of paracord, which is about what I have here. About 4 feet of paracord. I just have a small marble. I'm going to put it in between my 2 fingers. Any 2 fingers on your non-dominant hand. You're going to take your dominant hand and you're going to wrap this cord around 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to do a half wrap. And I'm just going to come straight back. And then, well actually, let me make sure this is all tight. So you're going to all this to be tight, and then you're going to come back, and then through the middle of your 2 fingers. This is probably one of the hardest parts, because it's a tight fit. One, you're going to do this also 3 times. 2. Make sure everything is pulled tight as you're doing this. That way it doesn't fall apart. Okay, and that's 3. And I'm going to take, actually, let's do 1 more, just for good measure. Oops. Okay, and now I'm going to take my cord, and I'm going to take it off of my left finger, whichever one is on the left. In this case, it's my middle finger, and I want to pass the top through that little hole that it got created. I'm just going to pull that nice and tight. And I'm going to take out my other one. I'm going to go through the bottom. And you're going to do this 3 times. So that's 1. Two. 3. Okay, this is the hardest part right here. So it looks kind of like it, but it's not quite right. So I'm going to take one end that's loose. I'm just going to pull on it. I'm going to do this for every loose end. I'm just going to pull on it. Because you can see that it's pulling these tighter. And then you're just going to kind of repeat this process. And you're going to go on the other side, which is kind of counterintuitive, but you're just going to keep doing this. And eventually, since this is all one big piece of paracord, all of it is going to tighten up to the same, strand. So at that point, you're just going to pull a long strand, and it's all going to become tight. So I'm still tightening, just finding where that loop goes, and I'm pulling on that until it's all nice and tight. And now this loop just got bigger because that loop just disappeared. And then eventually the loop will end up being attached to this long piece of cord, which I'll just kind of keep doing this. It is kind of handy to have a multi-tool sometimes. That way you can use an awl or something and pry it out. You might have to do this for more than 1 loop, so if you notice that it just kind of is how perfectionist you want to go. So if this one's good enough for you and it's kind of loose, but it's good enough, then you don't have to go tighter. But if it's kind of loose and you're like, oh, that really bugs me, then you can just do this for everything that looks loose, and it will look beautiful at the end. And then see, so now it's connected to this one where you can just pull it nice and tight and there's no more loop there. And for me, this looks pretty good. I don't think it needs to be much tighter than this. It's a nice ball. And then I'm going to take you guys to the kitchen. I'm going to go cut off this little bit. You can keep it. I always cut it off. Yeah, it's going to take you guys down there. Quick note before I do this, I'm going to take a knife with me. So I can cut it off. And you're also going to need a lighter, which I have right here. So now, put you guys down. It is kind of important that you do this over the sink because I've had ash go on my counter. That's not fun. So I'm gonna take the short end or whatever end you want to get off. Open up my knife and I'm just gonna get it a nice quick cut. Good. But now you can see it's much shorter. That's about my liking. Take my lighter. And this is the nice part where it gets all clean. I'm gonna burn the end until it catches on fire. And I want it to basically look black. That looks really good. Do not touch this, it is extremely hot. So here's the magic. I'm gonna turn on the water and just run it under cold water for 3 seconds. It's okay if the rope gets wet, but now it's not hot at all. It. And this is going to be the last step, guys. This is my favorite step. Or you don't like it. So this is where I tie a loop on it. So I'm going to take it just like this. And I'm going to pass it behind the other one. Behind my long end. I'm going to go round to the back. You can see this kind of like strand here. I'm going to reach through, grab it. And I'm noticing I'm holding both ends. I'm just going to pull until there's a loop. And you can adjust this by pulling on it, pulling on this. I like mine about this long. But like you can attach this to a keychain and then pull it nice and tight. And then whenever you're ready, you can tie just a normal overhand knot on it. And that will prevent it from slipping and getting looser or tighter. So now it won't get any looser, any tighter. And that is how you make my monkey's fist. Make sure if you like this video, you can smash like and subscribe. It would really help me and I really would appreciate it. But that's just a suggestion. I don't really care. But yeah, please hit that like and subscribe button. Bye bye, see you next time. Also, comment below what you want me to do next. What tutorial.